Hi, I'm Lita the Witch, and I want to show you one of my favorite tarot spreads. Made it myself, practiced it a lot, and it works perfectly. It is called Dream Come True, and it is about, well, any dream or goal we've got. This spread can be done with any tarot deck, or with an oracle deck, or with runes. You can use it in your personal or commercial practice, but a credit would be nice. So here are the positions. You can screenshot or write them down to save for your readings. The most difficult positions here are the first, the second, and the sixth. The first one may show you your dream within an unexpected light from a new angle. We know our wish already, but we still need this position to show us what our wish is really about. You'll see how I do it in a couple of minutes when I'll read this spread to give you an example. Positions 2 and 6 are something that I call polar positions because they require us to read any card that shows up here from one of its poles. Here it's either bad or good. For me, it is much more logical to do it without the reversed cards, so for my spreads I'd recommend to use only straight ones. And now I'll show you how this spread can be read. Here it is, illustrated with the cards from Sabotage Tarot deck, but you can use any deck you want. And if you want to purchase Sabotage Tarot, you can see the captions for this video. Let's do a quick reading. Let's say the querent's dream is to give public speeches. We ask, what is this dream really about? And we get the star. She wants to inspire people and be a role model, but she also may have her own role models, celebrities or bloggers who give great speeches. The star also indicates that this dream is considered by the querent to be a distant, almost unrealistic one. She feels she has a long way to go, and it's definitely not easy for her. Then we go to the nightmare and ask, what if this dream goes wrong? What does the most feared outcome look like? 7 of Wands. Our heroine may fear, consciously or subconsciously, that she would have to defend herself against the audience. For now, the idea of an audience feels hostile, and a public speech in front of a hostile audience is in fact quite a nightmare. I hope you noted that this was our bad position, so I took only the negative part of 7 of Wands, meaning for my interpretation. The roots. Why does she want this in the first place? 3 of Wands indicates that her future is connected with public speaking in some ways. It is not an emotional or irrational desire. She knows that she can achieve more with this skill. And now to action. What should our querent do to achieve her goal? 3 of Cups suggests she could practice among her friends, or at least a small audience of selected loyal and friendly people. May seem a trivial advice, but not so many people who train themselves for public speaking actually do that, or at least more than once. Our heroine may host online or offline events where she could give her speeches in a warm, non-intimidating circle. Who or what can help? The Empress. Speaking of who, some kind of maternal figure would be a perfect coach for our client, maybe even her actual mother, but that's only a possibility. The Empress shows anyone who embodies the archetype of a mother. And speaking of what can help, it's definitely a creative approach to preparing her speeches. It'll help to create them as works of art, like small performances, maybe even add artistic visual aid or music or something. And finally, the result. What can be achieved? We've got 9 of Swords here, but remember that's our good position. How can we read this card positively but realistically? The truth here is that the querent will have to face her deep fears in the end. No matter how easy it would be to speak for a friendly audience, sooner or later she'll be ready to speak in front of new people, and they won't be obliged to be welcoming and nice. It may be scary, but 9 of Swords indicates not only the opportunity to meet one's fears, but also the ability to face them and to go through this. So yes, I would say it will be scary even with all the practice and help, but it will be doable and nothing but her own fears may stand in the way of our heroine. And that's it. Normally my readings take up an hour and more, but this is a speedy and brief example, so you don't get bored, but grasp the idea. Have fun with this reading, leave your feedback in the comments, and share this video to help my new tiny channel grow and be helpful to more and more magical people. By the way, I've got an amazing Instagram blog. Right now it's been attacked by bots, so I closed it temporarily. But I invite you to follow me there later as soon as I'll reopen it. Wish me luck against those creepy bots. Thank you for being here, stay magical, and I'll come back soon with the new videos. Whew.